My name is Dan Maximumi. I am the directors of the Mentoring Lab. So part of my role is oversee specifically our policies and procedures, but also safeguarding, because I'm a safeguarding lead in the local authority. So that's part of one of my strengths as well. So I make sure we offer the safeguarding policies and practices. I sign the checks. I sign up with the bank. I make sure that our programs are on point, that they're enjoyable, they are following processes and procedures again, and I make sure our team are good enough team. But I get a lot of my direction from Elaine, who's the founder. She is a firing force, but I'm sort of a regulating force behind that to make sure yes, no, maybe. Because my favorite part is the impact we have on young people in their lives. I mean, today, for instance, we have an end result of our young people and their achievements. And you may not see this right now, but we've got a room full of young people eating and playing and enjoying themselves. And that in itself is because the Mentoring Lab is impacting their lives. And that's exactly my favorite part of the Mentoring Lab, that impact. We have an ongoing rolling team of mentors and peer mentors who come and go as and when we need them. We have a select team or a core team of young people and older people as well who are mentoring. And in that, we impact, for instance, right now we're in Homerton in Borough of Hackney, or we impact young people in Greenwich, we impact young people in Essex, in Kent, so it's so hard to quantify how many young people we impact their lives. And we work alongside schools. We're not supposed to replace them. But for instance, the last 2 years, the whole world has been so impacted by COVID-19. We've lost family, friends, neighbours, and we've seen the actual impact of depletion of resources, depletion of services. You've had young people in schools who are ready and schools were prepared for the COVID, online services, continuous online education, and we see the divide between those who have and those who have nots. The have-nots, for instance, in the more impoverished boroughs, where schools stagnated, they didn't know how to adapt to the COVID tragedy. We had children not getting online, ongoing service and support. We have families who have multiple devices that they study with. We had other families who had multiple children on one device and how that impacted them negatively. So, as a Mentoring Lab, we absolutely try to fill some of that void. We create an online education training packages for young people. We're offering groups of classes. We're offering group and individual classes of maths, English, sciences. We offered game time, where we went online with other mentoring services who were not going online. So our young people from the morning, they were doing press-ups with us, they were doing boxing, they were doing music, they were doing art, they were doing so many different activities which their local schools weren't providing at that time. But we're not here to replace schools, we're here to work alongside to complement them. And I think that as lockdowns come back into fruition, we're about to go to another lockdown, unfortunately, it seems potentially. We have seen how more and more young people come to our services from the estates, seen the impact of what we've been doing. And we said, yes, we want to be part of that. So again, we're not replacing schools. We can't do it. That's the government's job. But we're here to support children and families for the additional curricular support services that we can offer. We've got young people who's insecure, vulnerable, but that's because they haven't unleashed their potential, because actually somebody out there hasn't said, actually, you can do this. And we put them in touch with filmmakers, people like yourselves, app designers, game designers, entrepreneurs like Oliver Bonus, just different aspects of society, not just the normal that we used to say, actually, you can also do this. And today, this is again the impact of the end of our year term today. You see young people performing, singing, acting, enjoying themselves, being stronger, being more empowered. And what's more important about that is they've been empowered by young people from their community. We've got peer mentors, people from communities just like their own, who understand what they potentially go through. Not exactly, but they can empathize. And that's so important to see a community being rebuilt by people that they look like themselves. And that's what we did in Mentoring Lab, more than anything else. I'm so glad that today happened. We were so worried. We've been watching the news, we've been watching Boris, and potentially rightfully so, trying to safeguard the nation. So I'm not going to go against him for that. But today was a day to really celebrate the achievement of our young people, and also to celebrate their families who put their trust in us to allow these young people to be under our guidance, under our safeguard. And today's the crescendo of that. It's recognizing the achievement. Some of them wanted to perform, some wanted to sing, some wanted to act. she has to say, and just to recognize how much it's been a trying year. We all experienced trauma this year of some way or other, and the impact of that may be felt next year, the year after. We want to say to the young people, we're going to hold you to them. We want to really applaud you for actually being so strong, because the adults around you are wondering what to do. Parents around you wondering what the leaders are going to do. You guys have managed this through this time. You're never going to forget this time. But we want to say, well done to you. Well done for being consistent. Well done for your achievements. We want to recognize that for you and we want to continue to do so. But today is to say thank you for being part of it, and also for the parents to be part of it too. We want to get bigger. Bigger is not always better. But what we did, like, for instance, the first lockdown, we were poised to go into the local community. We were ready. We had a plan in place for lots of games and activities on site, and then we were locked off. Within a week or two, our dynamic team of mentors, we and the staff created an online program. We brought it online. Like I said earlier, whilst other mentoring organizations were stagnating, they were wondering what to do next. Schools were stagnating. The services were shut down. We went online. Whilst we were locked out of society, we opened up the world to them online. And we did that because we were so able to just adapt very quickly. Mentoring Lab has a great model. That model can be spread and shared across the world. So we're trying to get bigger. And the bigger is getting more funding, more recognition. So we want our young people to spread the word of mouth. These young people, we started off with about 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. Look, what we have today is quite so many more young people, and it's going to get bigger and bigger. We want parents to share the word. Funders are recognizing us now, they're seeing us, and we're no longer just knocking on several doors. They're opening the doors now to us because they see the impact of what we do. They recognize it over the years what we've done for young people in the community. And actually, we just trying to get more of that. But we're not trying to grow beyond what we can do. We're going to go organically as we're supposed to. And hopefully impact more and more young people and impact policy in the future. That's really the direction to go to make big effective change. We contact local mentors as well, or other agencies. We try and share our knowledge because we're child focused, we're family focused, child focused first. We're not trying to be inclusive just for ourselves, exclusive should I say. And so we want other agencies to actually use what we do, share that model, make it bigger. But obviously with our guidance. She's going to hate me for saying this, but how dynamic Lane is. She is an amazing force, and I think that fire, that force she's got within her is infectious. It's got us all working for her. I first met her about 12 years ago in Jamaica, where she had another project out there. So she's come from a long way in her community work. And she was doing some work within the communities in the local impoverished areas of Jamaica, trying to help career development for the young people there and their families. And I said, I want to be on board. So together we went around the island, did some community work. And then she brought this back here. I've got a different career. She said she's going to do this. I said, well, let me know when you're ready. I'm on board. So we pulled it out together. And I think the fire relay, seeing the impact she's had in the community, again, where we are today, there are people and young people around the country, around the world, who have been impacted so greatly by her touch. And I think that it's infectious. And I'm hoping I'm doing the same too. That's really that's what's hit me the most about being part of Mentoring Lab.